From this Monday, everything you thought you understood about senior laws in Australia could quietly change. And for millions of pensioners, retirees, and older Australians, the impact could be far bigger than the headlines are letting on. If you rely on Centrelink, the age pension, concessions, supplements, or even future retirement plans, this is one of those moments where knowing the details early can protect your income, your benefits, and your peace of mind. A single overlooked rule change can mean delayed payments, reduced entitlements, or unexpected obligations. And that's exactly why today's video matters so much. Welcome to Centrelink Compass AU, the channel that helps you navigate Australia's complex government systems with clarity and confidence, without the confusion or fear-mongering. Stay with me until the end, because what starts this Monday could affect not just your payments today, but your financial security for years ahead. Over the past few months, the Australian government has been quietly preparing a series of legal and administrative changes that specifically affect seniors and pensioners. These are not just minor technical updates buried in policy documents. They touch on how eligibility is assessed, how information must be reported, how long payments continue under certain circumstances, and how compliance is enforced. Many people assume that once they're on the age pension, things stay mostly the same year after year, but that assumption can be costly. From Monday, some long-standing practices will shift, and Centrelink will begin applying updated rules in real time. One of the most significant changes involves how Centrelink assesses personal circumstances for seniors. From Monday, there is a stronger emphasis on real-time accuracy. That means Centrelink will be paying closer attention to reported income, changes in living arrangements, and assets that may previously have gone unreviewed for long periods. For pensioners, this does not automatically mean payments will be cut, but it does mean that errors, even unintentional ones, are more likely to be detected sooner. The government's stated aim is fairness and consistency, but in practice, it places more responsibility on seniors to keep their details perfectly up to date. This is particularly important for pensioners who supplement their income with part-time work, casual work, or irregular earnings. From Monday, income reporting rules are being applied more strictly, and discrepancies between what is reported and what is received through tax records or employer reporting systems may trigger reviews faster than before. If you've ever thought, "I'll fix that next time," this is the point where that habit needs to change. Even small delays or misunderstandings can result in temporary payment suspensions while Centrelink seeks clarification. Another area seeing change is the treatment of assets, especially those that don't generate regular income. Things like investment properties, financial gifts to family members, or changes in the value of savings and investments are being monitored more closely. From Monday, updated valuation processes may be used more frequently, meaning asset values could be reassessed sooner than pensioners expect. For some, this could slightly reduce payments. For others, it may simply mean more frequent requests for information. Either way, the key takeaway is that silence or inaction is no longer a safe strategy. Living arrangements are also under the spotlight. If you live alone, with family, with a partner, or in shared accommodation, the way Centrelink categorizes your situation can directly affect your payment rate and eligibility for certain supplements. From Monday, clearer definitions are being enforced around relationships, shared finances, and household contributions. Seniors who provide or receive informal support, such as helping adult children or living with relatives, should take extra care that Centrelink has an accurate picture of their situation. What feels like a family arrangement can sometimes be interpreted differently under Social Security law. Travel rules for pensioners are another area where the impact could be felt quickly. From Monday, the monitoring of overseas travel for age pension recipients becomes more consistent, particularly for extended trips. While the rules themselves may not feel entirely new, enforcement is tightening. Centrelink systems are better linked to travel records, making it easier to detect departures and returns. Pensioners planning travel or those who have recently returned should ensure that travel details are correctly recorded to avoid unexpected payment interruptions. For seniors receiving additional payments or supplements, such as rent assistance or energy supplements, changes in eligibility assessments could also come into play. From Monday, these add-ons may be reviewed alongside core pension payments rather than separately. This can streamline processing, but it also means that a change in one area can affect multiple payments at once. Understanding how these benefits are linked is more important than ever. Compliance and review processes are also evolving. From Monday, Centrelink may issue more requests for information with shorter response timeframes. These are not penalties, but they do require prompt attention. Missing a deadline, even unintentionally, can lead to payments being paused until the information is provided. Seniors who struggle with online systems or paperwork should consider setting reminders, seeking help from trusted family members, or using official support services to stay on top of correspondence. It's also important to address a common fear many pensioners have when they hear about law changes. Not every change means a reduction in payments. In fact, some seniors may benefit from clearer rules, improved processing times, and fewer long delays once information is provided. The challenge is that benefits usually go to those who are informed and proactive. Uncertainty often hits hardest when people don't know what's changed or how it applies to them. For couples, especially those where one partner reaches pension age before the other, the changes from Monday may affect how combined income and assets are assessed. Transitional arrangements still exist, but they rely on accurate reporting. Couples should review their details together to ensure consistency. Even small mismatches between partner records can trigger reviews or delays. Another point many seniors overlook is how these changes interact with future planning. Decisions you make now, such as gifting money, downsizing, or changing investments, may be assessed under updated interpretations from Monday onward. What was acceptable or overlooked in the past may now be treated differently. Before making significant financial decisions, it's wise to understand how they could affect your pension, both immediately and long term. Technology plays a big role in why these changes are happening now. Centrelink systems are increasingly automated, and while this can improve efficiency, it also reduces flexibility when information doesn't line up perfectly. From Monday, automated checks may trigger actions faster, meaning pensioners need to be more precise than ever. This doesn't mean the system is against seniors, but it does mean it expects accuracy. If all of this sounds overwhelming, take a breath. The purpose of Centrelink Compass AU is to break down these changes so you can take simple, practical steps. Start by checking your Centrelink details, confirm your income, assets, living arrangements, and contact information are correct. If something has changed recently, report it promptly. Keep records of any updates you submit. These small actions can prevent big headaches later. It's also worth noting that support is available. Financial information services, community organizations, and official Centrelink channels exist to help seniors understand their obligations. Asking questions early is far better than dealing with problems after payments are affected. From Monday, Australia's senior laws are not just changing on paper, they are changing in how they are applied day to day. The impact for pensioners depends largely on awareness and preparation. Those who stay informed and proactive are far less likely to experience negative surprises. If you found this explanation helpful so far, make sure you're subscribed to Centrelink Compass AU. This channel is dedicated to keeping Australian seniors informed about Centrelink updates, pension rules, and government changes in plain language. New videos are released regularly to help you stay one step ahead. As we wrap up, remember this: change doesn't automatically mean loss, but ignoring change almost always leads to problems. From this Monday, the rules that shape your pension and benefits are being applied with renewed focus. Take control by staying informed, checking your details, and understanding your responsibilities. That knowledge is your strongest protection. Thank you for spending your time with Centrelink Compass AU today. If you have questions, experiences, or concerns about how these changes might affect you, share them in the comments. Your experiences help others in the community feel less alone and more prepared. Like the video if it helped you, subscribe for ongoing updates, and share it with someone who might need this information. Until next time, stay informed, stay confident, and remember, when it comes to Centrelink and senior laws, clarity is power.